Hiya folks, I just want to clear a couple of things up. The mainstream media have come out with a story saying that researchers that, alternative researchers, the ones that tell the truth, are wrongly spreading a story that the 5G causes COVID-19. That is absolutely not the truth. The truth is that at the very beginning, David Icke came out and told everybody that this was a complete hoax and that there was no virus, which confused a lot of people, I think. But because I'm a person that suffers from Wi-Fi and 5G sensitivity, I 5 weeks ago guessed what was going on because I've had 5G masts outside my house for about 6 months now, and that's when I first started to notice symptoms that would increase whenever I was round the technology. So in the front room with the smart TV on and the phone and the iPad, it was well, just beyond uncomfortable, painful actually, and it did eventually cause me so much pain in my chest that I thought I was having a heart attack. And I can handle a bit of pain. I'm no shitbag, that's for sure. I mean, I've pulled my own teeth out in the past. I really have got a high pain threshold, and I never go to the doctors unless it's absolutely necessary. So, it was enough to make me go to the hospital, and they told me that the pain I was feeling was a muscle injury because they couldn't tell me what it was because there was too much oxygen in my blood for it to have been an infection or anything that that shows up in your blood. But like I told the guy that was doing the tests on me, I do kind of breathe the way that Wim Hof teaches people, naturally, because my dad taught me to do it, and also something sick that my sister used to do to me when I was little to make me pass out in front of her friends, that involved a lot of breathing and then pushing on your chest and going unconscious. Who God knows what damage she did to me, I don't know, but I have always breathed very deeply. My dad understood the importance of breathing a certain way, and he taught me gymnastics. He was a gym teacher, and he was a tunnel miner and a builder, but he was very fit, my dad. So I do know about the breathing, and it does work. So when I was in the hospital, they told me that it was an old muscle injury because I stupidly divulged that I'd lifted a car because my partner's foot was trapped underneath it. So, I mean, this was about a week later, and they were telling me that this was a deep muscle tissue injury. I told them it's to do with the technology. I can feel it, and the only time it goes away is when I'm away from the buildings or I've got no Wi-Fi on in the house. They called me back again the next day from the hospital. They actually lied to me and told me that everything was fine and I could go home. I knew everything wasn't fine because I still had this excruciating pain and didn't know what it was, and my heart is beating out my chest right now, and I'm not doing anything. I'm just sat here the rhythm of it is all over the place, and it's that. I know exactly what it is. So the 5G does not cause COVID-19. The 5G takes the oxygen from the air that we're breathing and also takes the oxygen and disrupts the hemoglobin in your cells, which makes it harder for anybody who's already got a problem with breathing, or I believe any kind of underlying problem. I've got liver disease that I've had for years, and it pulls at my liver under my arm. It also pulls at me chest because I've got COPD, and it gives me a migraine. I never had a headache in all my life until 6 months ago, till they put this technology outside. And I'm not on my own. There's loads of people reporting headaches, strange palpitations, and you're just not believed. It's horrific. It really is. If you see this and you live in Blackpool or in the Lancashire area, please contact me if you've got any symptoms the same as this. Everything, the phone causes me to get like an electrical static feeling on my face. I get things coming out, like something's coming out my ear. Yeah, it's horrible. It really is. It's torture. But the 5G doesn't cause COVID-19. I didn't believe that it was actually a thing in the beginning because I saw that doctors were reporting that they weren't treating a virus. They were treating altitude sickness symptoms, so oxygen deprivation, and that fit with what I knew about this technology and what it was doing to me. So that's why I didn't believe it at first. So now I know that it was made by somebody, and they have put it out there. The doctors that are like telling the truth that don't work for the government are saying it is like altitude sickness, but it was created, it was made in a lab, and it has been released on the public. However, it's very, very weak. Whatever they mixed it with, the fat that they mixed it with apparently melts in sunlight. So although it spreads very quickly, it's very easily killed. Dr. Rashid says it's not a dog outside the door, it's a tape recording of a chihuahua. So, anyway, still waiting to hear about my friend's mum and whether or not they're going to put her in hospital. They haven't done up to now, and touch wood, everything's still all right. So I hope you're all well and keeping well. Oxidative stress is what this technology causes. You can kind of fix that with selenium, a few other bits and pieces. You need to look after the oxidization of your cells, because stress kills you quicker than anything, and especially toxic stress. So take care. See you later. Bye.